Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
Good morning, everybody. Ultimate Autographs in the morning. Nick and Rip. Bang! How are we doing this morning, Rip?
Oh, doing all right there, Mike Breen.
There we go.
Getting us started with a little bang. Maybe we end the show with a double bang.
I hope so. Hope we can get started off exactly right on a hot start. That'd be the goal for today. Good morning, everybody. Like I said, we're stocked up. We're stocked up on a couple of things as we usually are, rightfully so. So that's gonna be the goal today. Have a great show. Get through a couple of breaks. Get through some stuff. Get through a couple of I don't even know what would be. Let's say. I mean, as soon as we get through all this stuff, on to the next as always. So just teasing it as we do. So let's do that. Let's have a great show in the morning. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully you got your coffee, your eggs and bacon, coffee. I got my dew. That's my go-to. It's my vice. It is what it is. Hopefully we're all good. Signing off in the chat. Connected to all three, so that's good to go as well. Chase for today. I'm calling it right now. Like I said, we're stocked up. So a full can't miss 1 and 4 and a full vault, brand new vault. Got through it yesterday. Actually was able to get glad we were able to get through it. And on to the next one for 15 headliners and 5 brand new vault keys all ready to roll in that vault. So essentially 20 opportunities at a headliner, just short of it. So here we are. Vault and the can't miss 1 and 4 are our Chase wheel spin this morning. I'm on a little bit of a cold streak of being able to give out a Chase. So let's turn that around. Let's change that.
Oh, let's reverse that luck.
Get some can't miss 1 and 4 and some vaults going. I want to see some vault keys. I want to see some Ric Flair robes. Woo! It was pretty simpatico. Great job. You would think we would have practiced that beforehand. We did not, folks.
This is our first time. Working together.
We met you for about 5 minutes yesterday, and then this has been another about 30 so odd minutes. So
and already that.
Exactly.
It's like we mind melded before the show.
Right. Exactly right. Well, like I said, we're stocked up in the can't miss 1 and 4, stocked up in the vault. Stocked. Before I get to it, let me quickly roll our dice, and then we'll roll through what exactly we're looking at. So let me hit the randomizer as we usually do to show this. We need our 6 or higher, and it's going to be 6 on the nose. Changing it up from yesterday for me. Like I said, I had 11 in mind.
Jeez,
so we were sitting here for a while, spinning our wheel, going round and round.
After all that?
I did.
Whiz.
And good on me. I only hit it one extra time for one break, so that was fine. 6 going. 6 for our dice roll today. Like I said, Chase wheel spin and the can't miss 1 and 4. is the vault as well. Go doubling down. And what are we looking at? What are we chasing exactly? Right. Let's go ahead and show that to the folks at home. Come on, randomizer, randomize and show us. There we are, folks. Like I said, if you land in that everything else section, you're looking for stuff like, I don't know, the Nature Boy Ric Flair, the 16-time World Heavyweight Champion. He'd argue probably even more, depending on what company you're comparing it to. Again, if you're in the everything else section, you're probably might be able to land on something like Alexander Ovechkin. You ever heard of this guy?
Yeah, he seems to have been in the news lately.
Yeah, you heard about this guy? You seen about this guy?
we got Jay Leno over here. You heard about this guy?
Yeah.
Well,
he broke a little record here. Something. I think he broke a little record, about 895 goals, I think. Along that same realm, Tyson Fury's glove. You got a Tyson Fury glove. We got another couple other. I think Roy Jones Jr. is in there as well. He's in the secondary headliners. Yes, he sure is. We have all our secondary headliners, all our headliners, because Bango Bango, we haven't been touching it. So like I said, let's get in there. These are gorgeous looking helmets. All speed flexes right off the dome. Deion Sanders with a ripped Atlanta Falcons San Francisco lid. Breece Hall on a
Don't
custom.
forget, no, you shorted. There's another team on there.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, there's some Cowboys peeking through.
Oh, I did. Oh my goodness.
It's all of his
triple
teams.
ripped. I did not. Good eye. Good eye on you.
I got you, dog.
Good stuff. Yeah, exactly right. Deion Sanders on a triple ripped. So there we go. Atlanta Falcons, San Fran, and Dallas. Like I said, just peeking out. And maybe on the other side, we have to look through it, but maybe even some, what was this college?
FSU?
Maybe some FSU in there. That couldn't.
Who knows?
To be determined.
It also looks like it's got like some Pokemon holographic going on there too with the stars. You see those like stars all through it?
Yeah. On the red visor as well. That was looking greasy.
Yeah, it's
greasy. Breece Hall on this custom lid on this Jets helmet.
Yeah.
He was my first round pick in fantasy this year.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, I like
when
him.
he's healthy, he's great.
Yes, exactly right. I think that they go to him. And again, same thing with him and Garrett Wilson have a special place in my heart for fantasy reasons. And then of course, good old Peyton Manning on the ripped Denver Broncos Colts helmet. Yeah,
that's the stable special right there. That's all horses all the time.
Oh, sure thing. Bet on the horses on that one. And then the Jim Brown and the Syracuse Cleveland Browns ripped lid on that one. On the visor.
The custom visor.
Yeah, dude. I'm just noticing that now as well. Again, sometimes this microphone gets in my way on the on the image.
Fair enough.
Just out of my blind spot is exactly right. I see that custom Jim Brown visor up in the right hand corner. My goodness.
Yeah.
Heat. Speaking of Heat, didn't Karl Malone play for the Heat for a quick second?
Absolutely not. But he did play for the Lakers.
Okay, that helps. That was the one. There we go. When they had that one trend of I feel like I'm like Jerry Rice playing on the Seattle Seahawks.
A little ring chasing towards the end of the career.
Exactly. So Karl Malone on the basketball, Luka Doncic on the same thing on a basketball, and then we got a triple Boston Celtic legends between Kevin McHale. We got Joe Parrish and then Larry Bird on that one.
I'll tell you,
Robert Parrish, excuse me.
For a real Catholic city, that is the real Holy Trinity right there.
There we go. And in the baseball realm, Pedro Martinez on a jersey, Todd Helton on a baseball bat, Reggie Jackson, Ken Griffey Jr. all on some lumber. Loving that right there. No, can't live out Chris Hemsworth on the Thor Funko Pop right there.
You see Ken Griffey Jr. As a credentialed photographer at the Masters?
No.
Yeah.
No. Nice.
This comes as no shock to me as, over 10 years ago, I saw Ken Griffey and his family at Busch Gardens, Tampa. We were literally just talking about theme parks before we went on the air. And he had the big telephoto lens and everything, and he was really, really taking a lot of pictures of the flamingos and kangaroos at Busch Gardens. So, he's been at this for a while, lest you all not be...
He's got a good eye for hitting baseballs. Hopefully he's got a good eye for capturing some good pictures.
I think so. You think it would go hand in hand.
Exactly right. Into the vault we go.
Into the
brand new vault from top to bottom. We have Josh Allen on an authentic... exactly. When I see Josh Allen in any one of these breaks and any one of these open spots, I'm very surprised that no one's touched it because Josh Allen's the hot commodity. With him being the MVP, I can only think that autograph's going to go up, up, up every single time. Very few opportunities to grab Josh Allen along the way, so might as well grab him now. Barry Sanders on a speed flex. Hey, Joe Montana back again. Cool Joe. On an authentic, but we got a couple of speed flexes. Malik Neighbors, Terrell Davis as well. Jim Kelly on a speed flex. Eric Davis all on a speed flex. Back to authentics. TJ Watt, Tony Gonzalez, Dak Prescott, and then Micah Parsons and Max Crosby both on reps right there. Secondary headliners include Frank Gore, Ricky Williams, Derwin James. Speaking of Ricky Williams, got about 7 days until his favorite day, Easter.
My mom's birthday.
Oh, there we go. Nice.
Yeah.
Congrats. Happy early birthday on that one.
There you go,
These are
Carmen.
looking fantastic as always. We got Eric Dickerson and the two-tone chrome chain. Oh my goodness. These chrome are just so good. Obviously shiny. They're looking great. Josh Allen right there on that nice little slate. Whew. Can't go wrong. That usually it's oversized logo for that one. That's looking mighty fine. Like I said, Terrell Davis on the speed flex. Malik Neighbors. I like Malik Neighbors. He's kind of graduated. He's going a little bit better on the autographs from my first time actually starting here.
Okay.
He's gone from an unlisted guy to now going on speed flex to being the full on headliner. So there you go. Like nice little graduation here.
Boy, coming up in the world.
Nice little graduation here in the Ultimate Autographs room. Look at that. Chrome Eric Dickerson. Bang. Bailey Sanders. Whew. Grr, I'm supposed to hate the Lions because of the Bears, but my oh my, that blue gets me every time. I just love the way this looks on this Barry. This
That
looks
is out of
mighty
control.
fine.
There's
The
all
lion on the
sorts of
back
stuff
with the
going on
crown.
in this.
Haven't seen anyone in the chat. Are we alive in the chat today? Am I actually connected? Are we good to go?
Sound off.
Let us know. Otherwise, I'll make sure we'll try and refresh this restream thing.
Yeah, it looks like we have at least 10 on Twitch and a few on YouTube that
Yeah.
I can see.
There we go. We got some eyeballs when looking at it. Look at this one, the Jim Kelly custom.
Man. What up, Jay Hammy?
There we
Ramblin'
go.
Hamblin'?
Getting in there, ready to roll on that.
Man.
Got a couple in our pump fake practice squad still left. We got Emmitt Smith on the mini, on this NFL logo mini. Antonio Gates on the authentic, still chasing for him. And then, I always remember my first here in the break room. Kyron Williams, probably I would only assume on a helmet, but I had Kyron Williams on a jersey. That was my very first pull here in the break room. And then Aaron Jones also still lurking as well as our two secondary headliners, unpictured headliners. Working on over. Diamond section, able to dig in there. Oh, someone pulled that Bo Nix the other day. Good for them. That was a mighty fine piece. That one looked great, but still lurking is Aaron Donald on this authentic right up here. You can only assume Hall of Famer soon. And then obviously Jordan Love. This one I will grr Packers. You can't enjoy them, but that's okay. Jordan Love still a mighty fine player. Always it's Toyotathon. That's his time of the year. That's when he goes off. He has you know about that?
This is the first I'm hearing of that.
So if you look at his stats at the time of Toyotathon, the Toyotathon goes on between sometime in September to October.
Okay.
His stats in that time, that couple weeks is just absolutely bonkers. His his touchdown passes to interception ratio is insane.
Have we looked into the other car brands? Like, have we
I've
looked
asked
into
that too.
Happy
I've asked
Honda
that too.
Days?
Yeah, exactly. Honda Days compared to maybe like Russell Wilson. I'm sure maybe that has. I'm sure that has like a positive and negative correlation as well. Still fighting along in our fight song again. Josh Allen in the authentic, but here's Josh Allen in a speed flex. I was just mentioning this to you, Miami Dolphins fan. If you can't stand to look at a Buffalo Bills logo stamped on the side of your Josh Allen lid, you're not gonna have to worry about that. It's the Wyoming logo because we're in our college series, our fight song. Did you go to where'd you go to college? Did you
University of Florida.
There we go. Exactly. What's the fight song there? Anything besides?
Oh man, we have so many songs. We have "We Are the Boys from Old Florida."
Okay.
We have something for the Orange and Blue. We got so many songs. It's ridiculous. Too many
Okay.
songs, honestly.
Good.
Let's pare it down.
There we go. That's fine. That's good. I went to community. I went to ISU for a little bit, and then I went to community college. I don't know what the ISU. It's probably like Fly Redbirds Fly or something. But that's okay. We're in our college series. Josh Allen on the Speed Flex is what we're still chasing after.
Okay,
It's
that's
looking
all it
mighty
is.
fine.
It's just the Orange and Blue. It's
Oh,
the fight
okay.
song. That's it.
Nice.
Simple as that.
I
Don't
would
overthink
just-
it, Rip.
I would just sit there and clap it up. I would just do
That's
that.
pretty much all you gotta do.
Let's see. Joe Montana still on the authentic. We're looking for that. Lad McConkey, man, this wide receiver rookie class that just came in is doing mighty fine already. Like I said, between Malik Neighbors on a Speed Flex and the Vault, and Lad McConkey on an authentic over here. Tim Brown still available on an authentic. Warren Sapp, and then Marcus Allen is what we're still chasing after as well. Yeah, Jay Hammond, there we go. Sorry about that. I didn't see up there the way the chat was rolling. What's up, guys? What's up, Jay? What's up, Joe? On to the next one. Let's see. Are any of these pictures still Corey? Yeah, no. We pulled that Blake Corum yesterday. Oh, that one looked nice. That one looked nice too. That was the Saquon Speed Flex. Oh man, that Jordan Love, that little like
I love his
heart.
signature.
Okay, that's.
It's you gotta do it.
I'll give it to him. I'll give it to him. That's fine. All right. On to the jerseys. So got a couple names in there. We're looking for JJ McCarthy. We got Shannon Sharp lurking as well. Is that Unk? Is that what they call him on the ESPN?
Yeah,
Oh boy.
what, Club Shay Shay
Yeah, there we go.
podcast.
I liked him and with Cat Williams on that podcast. That one was good.
That made some waves.
Yes, it sure did. And then Roger Craig still looking at the unpictured headliner as well. Pulled that James Cook just yesterday. That was nice. That was nice. Our boy Vince was going crazy. He had 4 straight jersey wins back to back to back to back. To back. Or was that too many? I don't remember. Roll it back. Finally, in our mini section, still got some names in there as well. Marshall Falk, Ray Lewis, Emmett Smith, Luke Kuechly. Not very often do I see Kuechly in the break room, so I would hop on anytime I see that man. George Kittle, Jared Allen, and then unpictured headliner, Michael Vick in there as well. Yeah, Ray Lewis in there on that with a nice little picture right there. Hall of Fame inscription for Marshall Falk. I said Emmett Smith. We see Emmett Smith on the Dallas Cowboy mini. We got Emmett Smith on the regular NFL logo mini on the Pump Fake practice squad. So again, if you love Emmett Smith but you just can't stand that Cowboys logo, got him on the mini in the NFL section. On the flip side, got Emmett Smith. You need that Cowboys maybe for some trade bait, or if you're just a Cowboys fan as well. It's in there. It's ready to roll. And this is the time, like I said, when I go back and I do my Dora the Explorer. We hit the vault. We talked about the jerseys, talked about the college, talked about the practice squad. We hit the minis and the diamonds. The only thing we don't have pictured or listed, I see, on a couple rep personals left: Ty Law, Ricky Williams, Jared Allen, and Randall Cunningham still available. So, guys and gals, where are we going? Take us there. Lead the way.
Take me there.
Let me refresh.
Take me there. I want to go to bed. Nothing? Nobody? Rugrats
There
soundtrack?
we go. Okay. All right.
We have 3 left in the jerseys.
Okay, that's looking good. Always
And,
looking for some jerseys. Like I said, maybe we're chasing for that JJ McCarthy.
5 left in the Vault Double. So those are the biggest movements so far this morning. Also, a big move that we came into today, early in the morning, was one purchase of a spot in the quad for the Can't Miss 1 and 4.
Okay.
So that is, as I will always say, for the Can't Miss 1 and 4. They call it Can't Miss for a reason. That is a smart move.
Yeah, exactly right. Can't miss 1 and 4. We also looks like we have 3 personals. So
Clapping cheeks. It's been a little too long since I've had one of those. So we do have 3 personals. Let's get off of this potty.
we can get started with these. So I mean, Spencer, let us know. I'll give you a couple of minutes here to let us know if you want to start off with your jersey, your mini, your rep first. Just Let us know if you want to throw us some numbers.
We were looking for Spencer yesterday in the morning as well.
Okay.
So
What's left in the vault, Jared asked? Let's show you. Everything is left in the vault. Josh Allen on an authentic. Barry Sanders on a speed flex. Joe Montana on an authentic. Back to speed flexes. Malik Neighbors on a speed flex. Terrell Davis on a speed flex. TJ Watt on an authentic. Tony Gonzalez on an authentic. Jim Kelly on that speed flex, that custom speed flex. Eric Dickerson on that chrome dome speed flex. Dak Prescott on an authentic. And then 2 reps, Micah Parsons and Max Crosby. And then secondary unpictured headliners, Frank Gore, Ricky Williams, and Derwin James. Vault double, folks. It's calling our names. It sure is. Like I said, it's both the can't miss 1 and 4 vault and the vault, both completely untouched, fully stocked. So they're the chase wheel spin. So let's get those ready and then in there. Spencer, we're out looking for you as well, though. Like I said, until something fills, we can get going on these.
yeah, Spencer. We were looking for Spencer yesterday in the morning as well. And,
Okay.
nowhere to be seen. So we might just have to do a little
wheelie spin.
spin.
All right,
Yeah.
let's spin away. Let's spin away then. In that case, we'll hit in terms of how our order right here. Let's go with the jersey, and then let's go with the mini, and then we'll go with the rep.
That seems like the logical order.
There we go. Love hearing that. Let's go. Let's hit that then. Let's find our wheelie dealy. We got so many wheels open. Out of 30 for the jersey? Yeah, sure.
Yep.
A jersey slot. Exactly right. So let's hit the randomizer. This is going to be for our first guy. This is going to be our first wheel spin for Spencer for his jersey personal. Let's see. It landed on 10. Let's see if we have 10. We have 10. So 10 coming off the ticker. And 10 will be going to Spencer. Thank you. Very cool. Awesome possum. Spencer, if you're out there, well, you will be eventually, even if you play us back on YouTube, Twitch, or what else are we on?
Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook. There we go. I don't know if you can play it back on all the other two. Yeah, Pretty
Definitely
sure.
on the other two. I
Yeah.
don't know about Facebook, actually. I don't know about Facebook.
Drop the. Just go with Facebook. There we are. This one's for you, Spencer. Number 10. In the Jersey personal. Like I said, get us going, get our mojo going. Brandon Pearson in this chat. I don't recall. I don't know. Sometimes.
I'm drawing a blank as well. I read it real quickly and I thought it just said a Brandon person. It's like, yeah, I've seen some Brandons come through here.
Oh yeah. There we go. Starting off just right with a guy like a hard hat lunch pail. I think this is the right way to go. It's Brent Selleck, the Philadelphia
Hey.
Eagles.
Yeah.
There we go. Gonna start off right. Tight end Brent Selleck.
Yeah. One in their long line of just awesome tight ends.
I know. Honestly, very underrated in my mind. Good go-to, like I said, hard hat lunch pail. Brent Selleck. Jersey. Oh man, look at that.
Oh, that's a good green right there. Got
Yeah,
the
it
Beckett
is.
cert, all that good stuff.
Oh yeah.
Not to be confused with Tom Selleck.
No. Brent, he's exactly right. Brent Selleck. He always made me say Tom Selleck. No, they're exactly right. Beckett cert. Go ahead and scan that with your phone, and you'll be just right. Brent Selleck, right there. Exactly right. A couple solid tight ends in the realm of Philadelphia.
Yeah. Between him, Goddard, they had a good run. They've got they seem to be hitting a little tight end vein.
And you wouldn't think actually Dallas Goedert's like top 10 in Philadelphia Eagles receiving yards all time.
All time?
Yeah.
Stop it.
I looked that up, or I had to look that up because like AJ Brown's already up there. Like they don't usually run. Yeah, I guess they just kind of change the regard of.
I
Going from
get. I
one
mean,
on.
it's not like Philly's had like pushovers and chumps at
No.
wide receiver. You know,
No, not at all.
that's wild.
I know.
I wonder if we could like name them all.
Oh, top 10?
Yeah, for the Eagles. Because you got to figure Deshaun Jackson's on there.
Yes, I would. Yeah, I can only assume.
I mean, was T.O. there long enough?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't remember off the top of the dome. Like I said, I'm pretty sure AJ Brown is already on there with his
Yeah.
4 or 5 years of tenure there. And then
God, he's already been there 4 or 5 years.
yeah,
Huh? Man.
I know. Yeah, you think he was just a Titan.
Yeah,
Just
for real.
blink. But nice one on the personal there, Spencer. Like I said, as long as we're not getting anything else, like I said, hopefully we can dive on into that double vault, get into there. But otherwise, we'll continue on the way with Spencer's personals. So there we have it. Spencer getting in there. Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Who's the other one? Now I'm blanking on the current. I just traded for him too in fantasy as well. Why am I blanking on the name? That's okay. I'll look it up. Nice. Like I said, not just done here with Spencer's personal. We'll hit the mini up next. That's probably why that does that. People don't do it on purpose. They do it because of that. That's okay. I'll just leave it like that. It's okay. No need to worry about the chair right now. Yes, the chair. Minis as well, I can only assume, out of 30. So there we have it. We'll go hit our 30 wheel as well. Back to that. Bingo bango. Spencer, unless you're in there. The Kelly and Allen still in the vault. Yes, everything is still in the vault. Everything is still available in the vault. Everything is still available in the can't miss 1 and 4 between Ric Flair's robe, Brees Hall's custom helmet, to Malik Neighbors Speed Flex, and a custom Jim Kelly. All still available.
Everything.
Josh Allen,
everything.
authentic, all available. Everything is available. Everything is available. So let's spin the wheel for now Spencer's mini. Mini. Landing on 3. We'll make sure we have 3. We do. So there we have it. Nice. Thank you very much.
Got it.
Back to us. There we are. 3 of 30. Again, this is Spencer's personal. If you want to hop into a personal, one of the 2 ways that you can guarantee yourselves a win by hopping in and getting yourself a personal, or by buying out an entire break. As the only 2 ways I see fit. So let's see what we have in box number 3 for Spencer. Again, 2 out of his 3 personals that we have here. Rocking and rolling.
Rolling and rocking.
Ooh. Oh, bang. This is the way to go. Way to get it started. And this is probably, again, this is the reason why we do personals. If you want to just get a kind of jump the line, get ahead, and get a headliner, you pull something like this. Ray Lewis. Bang.
Well, there you go.
Right there on the mini. That's the way to do it. That's looking nice. Right there on the nice little signature. Ray Lewis, Baltimore Ravens. You were just saying earlier.
Yeah.
That's your counterpart. That's
secondary team.
Yeah. That's the way to go. I got a couple of Ravens fans as well. I try to give them guff. I try to give them as much guff as possible.
They deserve it.
But it's fun. I do respect the team. I love watching Lamar Jackson play.
Yes.
I personally think he could have made an argument for MVP this year, but
I would argue he did make that argument for MVP this year.
Good, fair enough. And then obviously, going Josh Allen's way, you can't go wrong either. Josh Allen, Speed Flex, in the college. Josh Allen, authentic, Volt, hop in there. But there you go, Ray Lewis going home to Spencer. Nice way to do it.
Great job, Spencer.
So pull it up. We got Ray Lewis. We got Brent Selleck. What can we get in the rep helmet? What can we get in the reps? Let's go ahead and see what we can do there.
We can get that Ricky Williams. Yeah, the headliners left. Ty Law, man. I've seen some nice Ty Law autographs.
Oh, yeah.
Jared Allen. It's always nice to remember how it's just insane what a beast he was.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, freaking Randall Cunningham. Talking about, speaking of Eagles.
There we have it. as of now.
Yeah, that's a sweet Ray Lewis right there. That's going to display great or gift well.
Exactly right. There you have it. And on to the next one. Like I said, if we're getting close, I can go ahead and quickly refresh, see we're getting a. I always argue the vault being, or excuse me, the 1 and 4 only having 4 spots. That'll always be the closest in my mind. So that's the way to go. We got 4 more spots, halfway to go on that vault double. So let's go ahead and break into that, guys. Like I said, that vault is wide open. Everything is there. If you want to imagine it, it's there. Josh Allen on the authentic, Barry Sanders on that custom, gorgeous speed flex that we just looked at a little while ago. Joe Montana on authentic, Malik Neighbors on the speed flex, Terrell Davis on the speed flex, TJ Watt, Tony Gonzalez all on authentics, Jim Kelly on that custom speed flex, Eric Dickerson that gorgeous blue and then silver chrome. You could basically get ready in the mirror. You could use that as the mirror if you wanted to, as a substitute. You can do that. Dak Prescott on the authentic, and then Micah Parsons and Max Crosby. Those are both on reps. Frank Gore, Ricky Williams, Derwin James, secondary headliners. Hit that double, folks. Let's go ahead and have a vault. Like I said, and then all that, and 5 vault keys all on top of that. Bang. Let's hop in there. Hop in that vault. Let's get the reps. Rep. How many reps do we got? That's out of 30 as well. I can only assume is 35. So let's see if there's a 35 wheel.
There should be.
30, 35. There we go. Bango. Out of 35, let's see what we're landing on. Is Rips getting stretched and ready to run? 14. Let's see if we have 14. We sure do. 14 on the nose.
Off I go.
Thank you very much. There we go. 14. Everything's off the ticker. Everything's ready to roll. Good stuff. Like I said, these are all Spencer's personals as of right now. You can hop in at any time, get yourself a personal, hop in, or like I said, hop in and fully purchase a break. It's the only way you can guarantee yourself a dub here. Rely on some luck. That's also a good chance too. Not too shabby there. Everything's still available in the 1 and 4. Everything's still available in that vault, folks. Picking apart some other series, that's the way to go. But like I said, with these brand new series, nothing's been touched. Surprise to me. Me again. I'll stop me if I already told you that I'm a wrestling fan. I see that Ric Flair robe in there.
Let's try that.
It's crazy. Yeah?
No 14.
No 14?
No 14.
Okay, well that's okay. Well then we'll take already off the ticker, so I'll spin one more time. Was 15 out there?
I do believe so, yeah.
Okay, well then it just landed on 15.
Great.
Let's try 15, folks. Again, in post, sorry about that. Sorry about that, Spencer. Making sure our reps are all good, and they sure are now. So 15 will be your new one. Oh, my apologies. I did not put that up on the screen. 15.
How many numbers you got on that ticker for the reps?
Let's see. I
Should
have
be 9 numbers.
now I have 11. Now after I just got rid of that makes sense. So I have
Okay.
I have 6.
Or it should be 10 numbers, excuse me. 10.
So I have 11 in that case. So now there was 3 extra after I just got rid of those 2. So 6, 12, 16, 18. Do you want me to?
Sounds right.
6, 12, 16, 18, 19, 25, 26, 30, 31, and then 33 and 34.
Okay. Let me just take a picture. I don't know why these aren't in the room.
Yeah, the reps, just like I said, take one more extra spot. Kyron Lacey. I'm not quite sure who that is. I'll have to. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm not quite sure who that is, though. Let me take quick as reps or as Rips getting the reps. My apologies.
Rip reps. 6, 12, 16, 18, 19, 25, 30, 31, 33, 34.
Okay, so it's 26. That was the extra. That was our extra guy. Let's go. One more spin.
Got third time's a charm.
Yeah. LSU running back Kyron Lacey just passed away, apparently.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Sorry to hear that. Like I said, I'll be sure to confirm that in just a moment, but that's very unfortunate. Yeah. Especially especially with the draft right around the corner. Let's go back to our randomizer. Sorry to hear that, folks. Just don't want to. And we're going to go with 6. There we go. Third time, I believe, is finally the charm on that one. So bang. Awesome possum. Kyron Lacey. Man, that's super unfortunate. Yeah, LSU wide receiver Kyron Lacey passes away. Family member just confirmed it. WAFB. Yeah, that's super unfortunate.
Ah, jeez.
Oh, now it's gonna crash on me.
Well-
That's okay.
6. We got it.
We got it. Finally got it out of the reps. Yeah, sorry to hear about that. That's super unfortunate. I got a buddy that's an LSU fan, so I'm sure he'll probably fill me in on a couple of things here and there on that. So, but super unfortunate in that case. Like I said, it's hard to transition any other way. But like I said, in that case, just take the time, say I love you to your loved ones. Simple as that.
Check in on people.
Exactly right. Hopping in for Spencer for his rep personal. And there you have it, folks. There we go. For Spencer. What are we trying to get into on this one? Careful, sharp things go over there. Valuable things stay over here. JSA cert as I'm looking at it. Oh, nice. Let's shake it out first, just to confirm. The JSA cert right here, just to confirm. It doesn't say anyone's name, so I'm not spoiling just yet. Well, there we go. Nice to always point that out. Nice in the protector as well. That's always my favorite. Chilling on over here. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's Dexter Jackson.
Hey.
Right there. Let me see the inscription really quick. Super Bowl MVP, Dexter Jackson.
Let them know.
Exactly right. When you're an MVP in any sort of way, you have the right to let them know. Exactly right. Dexter Jackson on the rep. That one's again all on personals. These are going all to Spencer.
The flash rep too,
Yeah.
nonetheless.
A little extra. Now, like I said, not the little bit. I mean, I guess best of both worlds with a little cream, with a little orange, almost creamsicle. Trying to do with the old school and then put the new school logo on there. I see what they're doing. I would see what you're up to.
I'm picking up what you're putting down,
Pretty
Tampa Bay.
sneaky, sis. I see what you're doing. Well, there you go. Way to be Dexter Jackson. MVP. To get MVP, of course, this was just... I was born 98, so this was what, 2000s Super Bowl? 2000?
Oh,
Again, that's your second... I would assume your secondary squad, being also in Florida.
oh, well, there's that Sunshine State rivalry.
There we go.
What was I looking for? I would love for guys to just start like putting Hall of Fame inscriptions or like MVP inscriptions, and with never actually having been MVP.
Brian Scalabrine kind of said that a while back.
Oh, did he?
When they first got interviewed, I think the night of, he goes like, someone asked him very ignorantly, he's like, how do you feel like, basically riding the bench, but you still got a ring? He goes, I'm gonna tell my kids the fish is gonna get bigger every year. Like, It's going to go from I was on the bench on the starter to I was the sixth man to I was in the starting lineup to I was the MVP.
Well,
so who cares?
isn't
History writes itself.
Isn't that basically what Perk tried to do about the those OKC Thunder with Harden, Westbrook, and Durant?
Just about.
Wasn't he saying like, yeah, I was the glue that held that team together or something?
Yeah, dude.
What a maniac.
I remember actively playing 2K and making sure that my starting lineup did not have Kendrick Perkins. I don't even remember the backup center. Was it? I think it was a young Serge Ibaka. Oh no, Serge Ibaka was in there.
Oh yeah,
already.
Ibaka was on those teams.
Yeah. If he wasn't already playing power forward, then I would move Serge Ibaka to center and just bench Kendrick Perkins. So slow, so just completely useless on the offensive side. So there you have it. Like I said, on my tangent of trying to find Dexter Jackson stats, we get on to Kendrick Perkins. I get all yelly.
That's just only natural.
Oh yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to just pull up his stats from that single game. Maybe Wikipedia might not be the best one for it. That's okay. It's not. That's a lot of words. Don't feel like reading them this morning. That's how I feel right now. There you have it, folks. Dexter Jackson, you can chill out here for a little bit until we get some more.
Join us. Hang out.
Chill out this morning here. Like I said, halfway to go on the vault. That is one of our chase wheel spin options, as well as hopping into that can't miss 1 and 4, completely wide open there. Can't miss 1 and 4 includes a Ric Flair robe. Woo! Deion Sanders on a speed flex on that 3-time, at least 3. It might be even more by the time we get in there. Maybe some Florida State on there, but confirmed San Francisco Cowboy and oh my goodness, and Atlanta Falcon all ripped with Deion Sanders on the speed flex. Breece Hall on a custom speed flex. Peyton Manning on a ripped Colts Broncos speed flex. Jim Brown on that Syracuse Cleveland Browns speed flex. We got Pedro Martinez on a jersey. Nikola Jokic on a jersey. Todd Helton, Reggie Jackson, and Ken Griffey Jr. all on bats. Chris Hemsworth on a Funko Pop, on that custom Funko Pop. It looks pretty cool because it's from it's a FunkoPop.com exclusive. Karl Malone on a basketball. Alexander Ovechkin, like I mentioned, he's been in the news lately. He's on a jersey. You can only assume, again, that's only going to go up every single day. Tyson Fury on a boxing glove. And then a Celtics triple legend. We got Bird, McHale, and Parrish all on there, ready to roll. And then Luka Doncic, freshly from the Mavs, on over to the Lakers, all on a basketball. Michael Irvin, Bob Gibson, Shaquille O'Neal, Ray Bork, Bo Jackson, Darryl Strawberry, Dwight Gooden, Paul Pierce, and Ray Jones Jr. are all secondary headliners. 24 headliners out of 36 boxes. That is well and away our best headliner to box ratio. Again, I would argue even that same breath, the vault, same thing with it fully stocked. 15 headliners, 5 vault keys, so 20 opportunities out of 30 boxes, and you know you're getting something of value for sure. And diamonds looking like 4 out of 11 with the headliners. Jerseys now 3 out of 7, so good, just short of 50%. If I'm doing my mathematication just right. 4 out of 11 on the practice squad. 7 out of 17. Oh, no, that would be now 6 out of 17 because we just pulled the Ray Lewis for our boy Spencer. Finally, let's take a look as well. Rep still repping because, again, Dexter Jackson was not in there. 50% on a rep personal at a shot at a headliner. Any goalie helmets? Been dying to hit one. I don't know. I don't care. Yeah, there's a goalie helmet in there. I obviously can't tell you who. There's a goalie helmet in there. I'll leave it at that. Yeah, there is a goalie helmet in there. Goalie helmet in the can't miss 1 and 4. I think that's. Like I said, I don't want to give out I'm not going to give out the name. There's a goalie helmet in there. There is like I said, besides our boy Alexander Ovechkin, there's a couple. There might be another name or two along the hockey side of things, but there's a couple entertainment names, obviously, besides our boy Chris Hemsworth is in there. Got a slew of bats and baseballs in there. Or is it bait? No, I'm sorry. There's not any baseballs. I don't want to point you in the wrong direction. We got jerseys and bats on the baseball side of things. A couple of gloves and maybe even a strap in there for the boxing side of things. But like I said, that Ric Flair robe is in there, Jared. So like I said, there is a goalie helmet in there. Hop into that 1 and 4. Let's break in there and find out who it is. I don't know about you. I know sometimes, obviously, it is, like breaking the, inside baseball, breaking the fourth wall. It is our job to check this stuff, make sure it is what it is. You're exactly right. I don't like doing that because I like being surprised like everyone else.
Same.
But I know this 1 and 4 should be gone by the next time I'm here. I am here tomorrow. I would hope it's gone by tonight. But if it's not, I double checked because I was very curious to see. So this 1 and 4
I can
stock.
attest. Nick walked in the break room this morning and said, "It's still there?"
Yeah. I was very surprised. Very surprised.
Flabbergasted even.
Yeah. That was the word of the day yesterday. Flabbergasted. And like I said, this 1 and 4, like I would personally, maybe I would switch around a few names to get in there, but these bonus bangers are headliner still worthy in every sort of sense.
Like I always say, they
Top
call
to
it
bottom.
can't miss for a reason.
Yeah.
Like
No, that's true.
anything coming out of there is banger worthy.
Yeah, making it 24 out of 36 headliners was being generous, honestly.
Yeah.
It could have been all 36. It could have been all 36. All of them. We personally, I think that's why we just didn't want to do that to our graphics person. We just didn't want to go through the hassle of putting every single thing on the graphic.
All right. The vault double is 2 away.
Let's go, guys. Two away on the vault double. Let me go ahead, get a sip, but then we go ahead and head on over, get the vault double link in there, so you guys can play with the playbook on that one. I got this playbook, stole it from Coach. There we go. This is the vault. Oh, sticky fingers. Vault double. This is the link to the vault double, guys. Hop on in there. That is our closest break. 2 away on the vault double.
And we also have one spot in each of the can't miss 1 and 4s. The single, the double, and the quad. So let's choose our paths for what how many boxes we want to see out of that 1 and 4.
Here's the link to the 1 and 4 single. Hit you guys with the 1 and 4 double.
And of course, we're still 3 away in the jerseys, and we're halfway there on the minis as well. So
Nice.
I have a feeling it's all just gonna start happening out
All at once.
Yeah.
It's kind of that's what happened too around the 3 o'clock hour.
I mean, how else could it possibly happen?
Keep us on our toes. That's the way to go.
Yeah.
Here's our can't miss 1 and 4 double box. Now our can't miss 1 and 4 quad. There we go. All links right or roll on that one, guys and gals.
At your fingertips.
Just making it nice and easy. And you know what? I already threw in the vault double. Might as well throw in the vault single and the vault quad while I'm at it.
While you're here,
Yeah, why
it only
not?
makes sense.
From my understanding, so I don't know if he bought the entire package like that. It looks like he just has the jersey mini and the rep right here.
Yeah, that was not a headliner package.
Yeah, it wasn't a headliner package.
Yeah, it was just 3 separately purchased jersey mini and reps.
Yeah. But exactly right, Grim. Glad you could still point that out
you
as
go.
well. We have our headliner package. That would guarantee all 3 and exactly like you just mentioned, and an authentic on top of that. So one of the, like I said, one of the ways to guarantee yourself a dub, buying yourself the headliner package, buying yourself an individual jersey personal, a mini personal, or this rep personal.
Yeah, when I first started here, a great way I had it explained to me is like sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
you just gotta make a free throw and get back in the game.
Some people do actually use the rep personals as kind of like, all right, you know, I'm on a bit of a cold streak. I just need a dub. I need a win. I need a
1000%.
guaranteed win. And some they go for it. And yeah, it's the route to go. Like I said, no reason to be on a cold streak. Like I said, let's guarantee yourself a dub. Get in the break room.
Take destiny into your own hands.
Yeah. See the brass ring and just take it.
Ruthless aggression.
Yes, there we go. Glad you caught on to that one. Love it. There we go. Like I mentioned, I was already on that track of finding the vault single. So here's the vault single as well.
Also in the can't miss, I'm stoked to see actual like hitters on the bats.
Yeah.
Because for whatever reason, we've been getting a lot of pitchers on bats lately.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, you got guys that are known for their bat on bats. You know,
Yeah.
Todd Helton, super underrated.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
probably from spending his whole career out in Colorado. Also a Tennessee Vols quarterback.
Oh, okay.
And then yeah, Reggie Jackson, obviously, big home run hitter throughout his career. And then Ken Griffey Jr., like the kid.
Yeah. Personally, one of my favorite Road to the Show or MLB The Shows is 17 with him on it. So classic.
Here's where our age
Or Ken
separates
Griffey
us.
Jr. Ken Griffey on the N64.
I was gonna go Ken Griffey on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah. Don't worry. That was the go-to going to grandma's house. That was the play. Playing that. Maybe like Roadrunners game.
And did you
Or
ever?
Speedy Gonzalez, that's what it was.
Oh yeah. Yeah, all those like old Looney Tunes games were really good.
They were good.
Man, there was a Tiny Toon Adventures game that I was like hooked on.
And then of course I only had one friend that had that I know that's not Super Nintendo, but like the Conkers, is that what it's called? The squirrel. It was a very like it's a squirrel that had the shotgun. You go around play like multiplayer like that. No, I never seen that.
Like these are
It
words.
was like Conkers Animal Warfare or something like that.
I'm just gonna Google squirrel with gun game.
Conker's Bad Fur Day. That's what it's called.
Okay. Yeah, I've never seen that before. in my
No.
life.
Oh, this is a classic. It's great. Now this is going for like almost $400 on eBay.
If you
hot
didn't hang
commodity.
on to all your stuff as a kid,
Oh, yeah.
it's a whole industry now.
I still when I think back, it would be like the scene from Interstellar when I'm like when I'm opening up my wrestling toys and I'm just like, no.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm gonna have a match with this Hulk Hogan. No.
God. It's just every yard sale we ever had, my mom just unloading like the Power Rangers in the boxes for dirt cheap. One left in the vault. Double
box. Let's go, folks. Let's close that out. Who's gonna be the closer magic
Who's
here?
gonna be the hero we want to see?
Exactly. In that meantime, I hope by the time I'm done writing this out for Spencer, if I didn't already, no, I did not. I think hopefully that vault double will close. I'm gonna make sure the
that
pen
may have happened
goes-
before you finish that sentence.
I'm gonna make sure the pen goes nice and slow.
You can take your time. You could also hurry up.
Oh, okay. Because it's ready to roll.
Yeah, it happened pretty much.
Let's go.
Before you finished that sentence.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Thank you to one Mr. James Ramblin' Hamblin. Closing that out for closer magic.
Love it.
Here on a Sunday morning.
Wrote it fast, and it's pretty legible. So hopefully we're good to go there. So if that's the case,
Vault.
our playbook vault double.
I guess we could do the vault. I guess. Whatever. I suppose y'all want to
Number
see.
1, drop me 2 numbers, please. There we go.
that is ready to go for you. So
Thank you, very
Bradley,
cool.
John, Tim, Jared, Josh, Sean, James. There you go. Hammy. Asking for the
Cool.
wheel.
We get 27 and the wheel. So that's going to be our 2 numbers. And we have them both for obvious reasons. So let me get 27 off the ticker. And as well, let me hit the wheel first.
Off the ticker.
We'll go wheel. So many wheels. There we go. Vault. For our wheel, we're going to go with 27 and 9. So 27 and 9. 27 picked out by Bradley. And then the wheel picked 9. Our boy John Hamm, or James, John Hamm bringing out the wheel.
John Hamm, star of Your Friends and Neighbors. Now
Yeah.
on Apple TV Plus.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's the Apple TVs, that's the only one I do not have in terms of all the extensions.
All the streamers.
Yeah, all the streaming platforms. So we got 9.
27.
27.
That's an easy one to get.
27. And then we'll make sure we're off the ticker for that.
Yeah, this isn't inconvenient at all. Who asked for 27?
Right, our boy B. Williams.
Me, Will.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
It's only because we love you. That's why we fight to get it.
All right.
So looking good there. Let me go ahead and grab everyone's name so we can go only 6 times around. 6 times. Awesome. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
That's that. We're hitting there for only 6 times around this time. Halfway there. And there we are. Bang, and here we are.
Burn.
Slide on up just a hair just so we can get everyone in there. There we go. So we got Jared in the NFC North, Bradley in the NFC South, Sean Schumann in the NFC East, our boy John Poole in the NFC West, Jared back again in the AFC North, Joshua George in the AFC South, Timothy in the AFC East, and then boy, our Hamlin man, James Hamlin, AFC West. Double box. Number 9 and number 27. 9 picked out by the wheel. 27 picked out by our boy Bradley. So good luck, everybody, everyone in between. It's our first box that is not a personal today. So that's good to see.
You'll love to see it.
You'll love to see it, folks. Everything was wide open in the vault. And not just that, like I said, with these names in here now, 2 times around in the vault. That just broke my streak. I can finally give out some cash, Rip. Hey, let's go. Bang. Ooh. See what we got here, folks. Nice. Well, here we have it. From not the Las Vegas, but now the Oakland Raiders, Fred Belindikoff.
Oh.
Fred Belindikoff here on the rep right here. Oh man,
Dang.
Nice and slick. You knew that was a fresh Sharpie when he was writing that one. Fred Belindikoff right here on the rep. It's an AFC West hit. That's gonna go to James Hamlin on the first hit. 1 of 2 here in the vault double.
Closer magic.
Exactly right. It works every single time. Our guy Ricky is opposed to opening magic, but still believes in the closer magic, and I think rightfully so.
Well, like I realized yesterday, it's all just collector's astrology. Pretty much.
I like that. I like that. I like how that sounds.
Yeah, I'm a closer magic rising.
Okay. There we go. Nice. Fred Belindikoff on the rep. Solid way to get started here in this first go. Like I said, that's not our only one, though. Quickly write you out there, James.
One more to go.
Looking pretty good. Just coming up here in the 10 o'clock hour, just short of it, 1 minute out. Good way to get started here.
What you said there's a vault key with that?
No, there's not.
Oh, no
There's
vault
not.
key.
No vault key. No vault key.
Oh, I forget I said anything.
Not yet. So we still got all our vault keys, still all got all our headliners as of now, as of this second. There we go. Belendikoff, man, that's. I probably would have failed preschool. That would have been a tough one.
Of course, the namesake of the Fred Biletnikoff Award.
There you go. Beckett's, if I didn't already show as well, Beckett's cert on the back. Beckett's cert. Use your little smart handheld device to go and scan that if you ever need. All the magic is a joke. There's just a certain people that seem just to win. I think there's good magic here. Don't worry about that. The people that same people win because they hop in every single time. They play the best odds. They play the best chances. Box number 27. 27. Collar by guy Brad Williams. Good luck, good luck, good luck. 1 of 2. Or 2 of 2 now. There we go. Bang, bang, bang. And still no vault key in this one either.
Okay.
So all vault keys still available as of right this moment. Nice. I mean, talk about a comeback story. And I mean, should I put it out into the ether that this might be eventually a feature film?
Ooh.
Guy like a good story like Damar Hamlin.
I was gonna say you're talking about Damar Hamlin
Damar Hamlin right
on
there.
the full size.
Yes, full size, authentic, right here.
Beautiful.
Bingo, bango. Damar Hamlin right there. I mean, could you? It's if it's not a whole full feature film, it's gonna be on TV. It'll be like one of those TV feature films. I'm sure.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I can even see that
Hallmark
being
is
like
gonna eat that up.
Well, it would have to go through NFL. Like NFL would want to probably do it through something like their official channels or
Yeah.
something like that, properly licensed. I could see it being a Max original movie, perhaps.
Yeah. It's an AFC East hit. That's Timothy. That's going to Timothy Sievert on that one. Congrats, big hit on that one, Damar Hamlin.
That's right, man.
He was actually dishing them out. 30
Alex-
for 30, yeah, 30 for 30 at the very least.
What
Alex.
up,
That's good.
Alex?
That's a good call.
Yeah.
That's what's up, Alex? How we doing this morning? Yeah, at the very least, a 30 for 30. I could see the silhouettes, as they're like running around. Almost, you ever watch like the Dark Sides, the Dark Side of
Oh,
the Ring,
yeah.
Dark Side of the
Oh,
90s,
yeah.
Dark Side of the 2000s? They always do the reenactments. Probably have something along the lines of that. But there we go.
What if I told you?
James going home with the Fred Belendikoff, Timothy going home with Damar Hamlin. Still, all of our headliners still available. But good news, like I said, those names that are still in there: Bradley, John, Timothy, Jared, Joshua, Sean, Jared again, James. Opportunity to cash wheel spin 2 times because your name is in there for that double. Anyone else want to join in? You can join in by getting in the 1 and 4. 1 and 4, still 3 to go across the board, and we can hit some more vaults because, like I just mentioned, all our headliners still available, all vault keys still available. 28 boxes now with 15 headliners and 5 vault keys. Getting better and better every single time now with these new openings. Love that. So, folks, hop on in. Where are we going to next? Like I just mentioned, I would strongly encourage to keep hitting the vault. Strongly encourage to keep hitting the can't miss 1 and 4 because everyone's still available. Everyone's still available across the board. It's the way to go. Way to be.
There ain't no fault in the vault, baby.
Exactly. I wish I had a better eye too. Like maybe we could also guess and see who would maybe play Damar Hamlin in his role of Damar Hamlin. I don't know.
Oh, how old is he? He's gotta be in his 20s.
He's like, yeah, he's probably younger or around my age, probably like 25, 26 ish.
You're probably gonna be looking. Honestly, you're probably gonna be looking to cast an unknown.
Yeah, I mean, it might be
Usually.
a newer guy. Yeah. Who knows? Before this is even made. Let's get on it now. Like I said, I don't want anyone stealing our idea.
$1 Million Heart.
Yeah, you're included in here. You were in the room. You get the credit.
I got an EP credit on
Exactly.
there. Love it. You know,
Be one of those like, man, you're gonna go out there and you're gonna get hurt. I'm not. I love football, Mom. And then he goes, oh, I don't know. just completely just over dramatize it as if it already isn't awful that happened.
The post credit scene is going to be him in the next season and tackling Tua.
Oh
and
yeah,
causing Tua's whatever that was.
Yeah, just passing it on. Oh my!
It's like a curse. Like, have you ever seen It Follows?
Yes, that's actually one of my underrated, like one of my favorite horror movies because of that.
Not, you know, when I saw it, I wasn't the biggest fan of it because it was a very similar, it's a very familiar type of trope and the way it goes or whatever. But I do love having seen it so I can reference the crap out of it.
Like I said, I won't sit here and tell you like it should win awards, but I like it because some of the overacting is kind of funny. There's a couple of scenes that like make me laugh genuinely.
And there's a lot of great ideas.
But
in it,
yeah,
too.
it's a good idea, genuinely. Like it is at times very creepy. I like how it's shot.
And it's got like
the
really
score, the
cool,
music.
weird like tech in it. Like
Yeah.
it puts you in a weird like place. Like what are these phones they're using? Stuff like that.
It's exactly right. It doesn't really tell you what year it is.
Right.
You're like, is this like the 90s or is this like the 2010s?
It's kind of like what
the 60s?
what Severance does right now,
Oh,
where it's
I haven't
like
seen.
all the cars are like 70s and 80s cars, but they still have like smartphones. So it's like, what? Where and
That's
when
just
in time
Seattle.
are we?
That's just Seattle. I don't know where they're at.
We also still don't technically know where they're at.
Oh yeah, no. Okay, that's always like that, up to interpretation.
Morning, Ronnie Sayer.
There
What's
we go. Good
happening,
morning,
dude?
fellas? What headliners are left in the Diamonds? Diamonds, we still have Aaron Donald, Jordan Love, excuse me, Warren Moon, and then Antonio Gates are our secondary unpictured headliners for the Diamonds.
Tremel Tillman would be really great, Alex. That'd be fantastic.
Mr. Milchich.
Milchek, man. You know he's got the moves. You know, he's got dance moves, and they would probably translate to the field.
Oh, all right.
And he's also like yoked. Like, dude is
Yeah.
jacked. Yeah, he'd be good.
That helps. It always helps.
That's a very good casting, Alex.
There we go. Like I said, everyone else close their ears. No one else is hearing this. This is our idea. Alex, you're in on this too. You're in charge of casting. There we go.
Until we get this production greenlit, we are 2 away in the jerseys.
There we go. Love hearing that. 2 in the jerseys. We're still looking for J.J. McCarthy. Still have Shannon Sharp out there as well. And then Roger Craig is our secondary unpictured headliner. Still looking good. Like I said, vault wide open. Can't miss 1 and 4. Wide open. Our guy Ron Sayer was asking about the Diamonds earlier. I mentioned already, but that's okay. Aaron Donald, still looking for Aaron Donald on an authentic. Jordan Love on an authentic. And then Warren Moon and Antonio Gates still lurking. Still looking for those in the Diamonds. And I can only assume once those Diamonds are cleared out. Diamonds in there, we got 4 headliners and 11 boxes. We clear out those Diamonds onto the new one. I can only assume.
Assume away, man. They say, you know, what happens when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. But you know what, man? Assume away.
Yeah, that's in there. Yeah.
After watching The Studio, the show Seth Rogen made, I got it all cut. Haven't started that one yet. Yet another Apple TV Plus show. So,
Yeah.
old Nick here's not going to know what we're talking about.
Oh, not even close. I would have to very much pick and choose. So if I were to do one of those 1 week base trials, I'd have to either pick and choose. Either I'm doing a week of Severance or I'm doing a week of The Studio or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
There's
Well,
a lot on there, man. Dope Thief is great.
Okay. Actually, I'm wrong. I know The Studio, there's only like 3 or 4 episodes out
Yeah.
right now. So that'd be an easy catch up.
It would.
Yeah. I've heard all these are pretty good. Like I said, I'll have to give them a shot.
Apple TV Plus, man, they're funding the arts.
Oh, okay.
Let's just put it that way.
That's good.
All right.
Rather than do that than have them do $500 million blockbuster duds.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I choose.
Sounds like you need to watch The Studio.
Oh, there we go. Isn't it like it's sometimes some people are saying it's a parody of all these exactly right.
Yo.
Sometimes it's a little too on the nose, but who cares? It's all for comedy. It's all like here's a mirror, bang. Look
Well, it's
at
also between Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg. Like they've been producing. They're incredible producers, by the way. Like some of the stuff that they've produced and like not been in is like, oh wow, y'all made this happen as well. So like they have all the stories. They know where all the bodies are buried.
That makes
all
sense.
that stuff. Yeah, Shrinking's also great.
Shiloh and Shrink. Yeah, Shrinking with oh my goodness.
Harrison Ford
Yeah.
and Jason Segel. Jessica Williams is also, she steals that show, Jessica Williams
yeah.
does. The jersey is full.
Let's go. New Jersey. Hey guys, we in the New Jersey. There we go. Jerseys, like I mentioned, we got 3 headliners and 7 jerseys. So let's go ahead and hit that.
Yeah, Alex, I believe Shiloh was a movie about a dog in the 90s, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's that one. Is it still based on that same dog?
No, well, it was a typo. He meant to say Silo.
Okay.
Yeah, which is in the same vein as like a
Yeah,
lot of
I remember
those,
reading Shiloh and I was like, oh, that dog.
This dog's breaking my heart.
All these dogs, Marley and me. Trick play jersey number 1. Drop me a box number.
Drop.
Wheel. And the wheel. The wheel it is. The wheel's been nice. Wheeling and dealing. We'll still at the 30 wheel, and then we'll always make sure we'll get to our closest guy. So we're hitting the wheel. Per James. Landed on number 1. Do we have number 1? What's closest to number 1?
Whatever's on top. Let me see.
Number 2 it should be. Easy enough. Glad we don't have to break our brains on this one. It's been nice.
Yeah.
The wheel's been actually nice and kind and making it nice and easy for us today. Not having, sometimes it lands in the middle and we got to divide by 2 and then add 6 and then carry the 1.
We gotta do math?
I know.
Dog, I went to Florida public schools,
That's
man.
what I keep saying. I went to public school. Don't test me on this.
Look,
stuff.
and that's no shade on public school.
I know. I just use it as a joke. It's a good bit.
Well, then also, Florida public schools. I had to do most of the learning myself.
Ah. Sounds about right.
That's where I learned how to research.
There we have it. Into the randomizer we
Up on
go.
LexisNexis.
2 times around, 3 times around. And like I said, I use that as a joke, but private schools ain't that great sometimes either. So it all depends on the teacher.
Don't get me started.
Oh, I know. Don't. Yeah, exactly. What grinds my gears is all these teaching. All right. On the side tangent, let's hit the actual rip. NFC North belongs to James, our wheel caller. Timothy, you have the NFC South. Taylor, you have the NFC East. Richard, you have the NFC West. Michael Convey, you have the AFC North. And then James, you have the remaining spots in the AFC, the South, the East, and the West. Good luck to everybody. Box number 2 per our wheel, per our guy, James, calling the wheel. Nice. Always like seeing that. Always a change of pace, too, when I see it on the white, on the... Right there, we have Jalen Hyatt from the New York Giants right here. Jalen Hyatt. Nice hit right there on the jersey, like I mentioned. That brings us down to 3 headliners on 6 jerseys. So 50% chance of hitting a headliner here with our 6 remaining boxes. But like I said, with this being an NFC East hit, that's going to go to Taylor Crenshaw from the Jalen Hyatt. Good stuff right there. Like I said, on the nice threads. Can't go wrong. Ooh, just dropped the cert. Let me get that really quick. Another good 13. You got some good long line of good 13s on the Giants. This is another one of them. Jalen Hyatt right here. You can see right there initialed on the 1. Quickly down here. Sorry. Got the JSA cert, as we always do. Try and provide between JSA or Beckett. And it's also right here as well. You can scan it. Right down here. Always nice to see that JSA sticker as well. Oh, we also got the 13 on the shoulders. These are always nice. Always nice. Good material, good leather, good threads. The Jalen Hyatt. Congrats, Taylor. Big hit. Bang, bang, bang. We fold you up. Like I said, with these jerseys, always get me on the testing my ranks on the folding.
Yeah, that was a test I failed my first time out, and I've made sure to
Like I
not
said,
mess up ever again.
I always encourage my gal to watch, but I don't want her to watch me folding because then she's like, well, if you're folding at work, then you can fold at home. No, babe, you do it so much better than I do.
Here's my rate for folding.
Exactly. There we go. I only fold things that are signed and authenticated by Beckett and JSA. Sorry, babe. Sorry, sweetheart.
Yeah, if you want to get a witness in here, I can go
Yeah.
ahead and sign it.
Yeah, that's
We can
fine.
talk.
Taylor Crenshaw once again going home on that one. Saying what's up to everybody. Clapping cheeks, saying what's up to Jay Ham. Always love the kind words that are always thrown around in our break room, in our chat. Good shit. Always like, subscribe, share us around if you want the chat to grow. Always the good way to go.
Who was that got hit?
The hit?
Yeah.
That was Jalen Hyatt.
Jalen.
Hyatt on the jersey.
Sweet.
And for what it's worth, that's I don't know if that you want to put also that into some existence. It's a lucky last post-it note on our sticky onto the next sticky stack.
Wow.
So
all
who's
right.
going to be the
Turning
first
over.
of the sticky stack? Sticky stack bunch? Can we get that started? Hashtag sticky stack. Can we get hashtags going in the chat? Is that the goal? Is that the goal?
Let's get trending, y'all.
Yeah.
Do people want to go trending anymore?
Yeah.
Is that a thing? All right. That is.
Going viral, and I'm not talking diseases, folks.
Hey,
We're
now.
talking going live on the Facebook, on the Twitter, on the Instagram. I said, like, follow, subscribe on all socials for any updates. Sometimes our social squad's pretty funny with some of the stuff they put up,
Oh, yeah.
putting up some good highlights, but also along the lines of it's always the best update. You know, you're always like, hey, is this here? Is that here? They always do a good like video recap of
Yep.
what's been pulled throughout the
What's
day.
left? Yeah. And also just some solid content.
Yeah, solid content. Like I said, there's also just put up like just short of a how-to on
Yeah.
how to do it here in the break room. But of course, I'm more of the visual learner, so I'm always also visual or hands-on learner type deal with me. So if you're like, reading the break room pages and all that, the frequently asked questions online on the website, that ain't for me. Let me hit the videos. Let me watch how this works. Let me see what's going on in the break room. It's a good way to do it.
Well, what's going on in the break room is the second jersey is already almost filled up. There's 3
Nice.
spots left.
Three spots left in another jersey.
That went like
Let's do it.
hotcakes.
Like I said, halfway to go or 50% headliner possibility hit. Still have JJ McCarthy. Still have Shannon Sharp and Roger Craig still available. Then 3 bonus bangers still lurking in those jerseys. And again, on my assuming squad, on my assuming sake, I would only think there's more jerseys on the outside, waiting to be picked apart as well. So on to the next jerseys once we clear these out. With the jerseys being a staple, with the diamonds being a staple, all these on the tail end, we can always refresh, hit that button, and then we'll get a brand new series as soon as we're on the end of it.
Of course.
I'm gonna be essentially here all day, folks. So I want to see these get picked apart left and right, leave us with nothing. They say I don't want to butcher this. It was take from them everything, leave them nothing. I think that's what was said in 300. So do that. Take from everything, leave them nothing. Oh man, get me fired up. Thank God I got another dude. Give me sitting in the fridge. It's mine, folks.
You're going to be just in a loincloth by the end of the show. Going feral.
Oh yeah. I'll be foaming at the mouth. Make sure to call them.
Bring in a whole different audience.
Oh yeah. Like I said, we still got probably 3 more to go on the jerseys, 3 more to go. People were chasing those jerseys. Those are mighty fine jerseys.
There's some good laundry available.
Just I think it was just a post yesterday I saw. AJ Brown has a man, and like I said, I sometimes jokingly say this, but I'm also on the serious side. get the mannequins. You can set it up and look pretty nice. That's what AJ Brown has done. He now put up his Super Bowl worn gear on a mannequin. So he's got the pants, he's got the jersey all set up, he's got the helmet on there. He now has from his Pee Wee football on a mannequin through his college gear, even his college baseball stuff. Now and all his professional
From
worn
Old
stuff.
Miss?
Yeah. Yep.
I hope he has it set up the way that like Batman has all his different bat suits lined up.
Well, at least for the picture, he has it all kind of in one area, but I'm sure he might have it spread out.
I would.
In his house.
That's
would too.
what I would do. But that's just me.
I always see those now. There's a popular thing on posts like little rooms or like very very small spaces in the house. Like, what should I do with this spot? And I would exactly that. Put up like a mural of at this point now probably Bucky Irving. that would probably be my go-to now. Bucky Irving or I don't even know. Who else has been my like fantasy go-to guy? Lad McConkey had a nice season. I'm going to be vouching for him probably next year.
Oh, the lad.
Oh, good lad. Lad McConkey. I think, yeah, it's Ricky who has this dilemma. He has a keeper league, and he has to choose 2 out of the 3. He has Brock Bowers, Malik Neighbors, and Lad McConkey. I'm like...
He's got to keep 2 out of the 3?
He can pick 2 out of the 3. I think he's keeping Brock and Lad. I'm like...
Who was the other one?
So between Lad... Brock and Malik Neighbors. He has to pick
I
2
think
out of 3.
I'm going those 2 as well. I think so.
Just for the sake of quarterback, I think so.
It's a big question mark.
Yeah.
It's like for, especially collecting Malik Neighbors.
Yeah.
There's a speed flex available.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to his production this year because, he's finally going to be out from under the Danny Dimes balls. So, just by virtue of freshening it up, he could be poised to go to town. But yeah, if I had to choose between those 3, I'm going the same direction.
Yeah, I mean Malik Neighbors, I think is kind of cute. Might be QB proof at this point. Had a solid year. I wouldn't be opposed to him. Like if Russell Wilson's in there, he's probably gonna have a nice time still. If Jameis Winston is in there, he's gonna have a good time because Jameis Winston's gonna throw for 500 yards, but 4 touchdowns, 3 pick sixes. It give or take. Water finds its balance with Jameis.
Yeah,
and even
and if I'm Malik Neighbors, hey, those interceptions, that's above my pay grade.
Exactly. I ain't going out there for that tackle. Miss me with that. There we have it, folks. Like I said, a couple more in the jersey. Let's hit the jersey. Let me pull the jersey just for the folks at home that might be like, hey, I may hop in. It'll be quick and easy to do so.
I mean,
grab that
there's
jersey
the same amount of
break.
spots left in the jerseys as there are in all 1 and 4 breaks. So,
Exactly.
they're absolutely the same level, right? Right?
Yeah. So here's a link to the jersey break just in case we need that right there. Bang, bang, bang. That'll be our second one of the day.
And, of course, we are halfway through the minis as well.
Ooh.
Still some great stuff left in there.
4 spots in
Kittle.
the minis. Marshall Faulk, Emmitt Smith on a Cowboys mini as opposed to Emmitt Smith on the NFL logo mini over in the Pump Fake Practice Squad. Emmitt Smith on the Dallas Cowboy mini over here in the minis. Luke Kuechly on a mini. George Kittle. Jared Allen still available over on the Vikings mini for Jared Allen. And then Michael Vick on the unpictured secondary headliners for that one. Ooh, excuse me, microphone. Let's get in there. Let's dive on in. 10 creeping up on 10:30. Like I said, I'm just overjoyed that I can finally break my streak. We did it. We had a vault break, so we can actually have some some Chase wheel spin money being sent out to somebody. Let's add some more names though. Let's add some more names because again, we broke 2 boxes. We broke that double box, but no headliners came out. Still, all those speed flexes are available. That Eric Dickerson speed flex chrome. Let me show you. Let me not just talk about it. Let's be about it. Let's show you. As I scroll up and finally find it somewhere. There she blows. There we go. Let's take a quick look on in here. Look at that. Eric Dickerson, different time. Let me quickly show you.
That's kind of like a two-tone.
Bring it around. Oh, yeah. Two-tone chrome. Got the lower end, the gold, going up into the silver, into the blue. Bring it around. Oh, look at all of that. See
The way
our,
the horn stays
you
silver
can see our
too.
entire warehouse in that background, baby, ladies and gentlemen.
Get some spoilers for future
yeah.
series.
And if you didn't see, let's take a look at it one more time. Oh yeah, slide to the left, slide to the right, slide to the left,
One hop this time.
crisscross. Dun, dun.
Everybody,
go.
clap your hands.
There we go. Barry Sanders also still available as well.
That's absolutely filthy.
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
honestly, I mean, I'm sure someone probably has this tattooed on them. Honestly, this lion with the crown on them with this different shade of blue and black.
Yeah.
That's just disgusting in all the right ways.
And it's got
I
like
to say.
it's got that rip deal going on. Is that
Yeah.
the underneath? Is that like a Salute to Service 3.0 or is that like an alternate? There's all sorts of stuff going on.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
It's incredible.
Rip between, yeah, exactly right. Rip between like a custom and this like new age Lions logo, and that's got the Lions bumpers on the side right there.
Oh yeah, I just noticed
Those
that.
are nice with
Those
a
are
blue
sweet.
visor. Can't go wrong. And let's see the Jim Kelly custom as well. That looks just gorgeous.
On the mat.
Yeah. What's going on there, Jim? Gorgeous, gorgeous piece right there. You love the red right there on the visor as well. Complements the other spots right there.
Absolutely.
Gorgeous, gorgeous piece right there. I always got to hit the escape button and not that one. There we go. But that is what we're looking at. Those are mighty fine pieces right there. Along with that, Terrell Davis on a speed flex, Malik Neighbors on a speed flex. You see Josh Allen on the authentic over here. Tony Gonzalez on an authentic. Joe Montana on the San Fran authentic. Max Crosby and Max Crosby and and Micah Parsons on reps. Those are our two reps right there. TJ Watt of all available as well.
On the flash.
Oh yeah, double up opportunities. I mean, you can go home if you go home with a Tony Gonzalez and Max Crosby rep. I wouldn't be opposed to that. Go home with the Josh Allen and Jim Kelly speed flex and authentic. I mean, two great Buffalo Bills quarterbacks. Probably if you're a Bills fan, you got to get those in the collection. Let's see. What are the ones we look? Depending on where Frank Gore, I would assume Frank Gore on the San Fran, same breath, San Fran. You can
You could
go
also
Joe
get
Montana.
a Tony Gonzalez, Terrell Davis double
yeah.
up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly right. Almost triple up opportunities if you want to add Max Crosby in there as well.
Yeah, there you go.
Great opportunity, like I said. And then also, same team, reps and authentic, Dak Prescott and Micah Parsons for the Dallas Cowboy fans. Triple it up, add Malik Neighbors. Like I said, might be grr for the rivalry reasons, but still mighty fine for the sake of, speed flex, rookie going into a sophomore year, can only go up from here. Love to see that. And then let me hop into the 1 and 4 because, like I said, those are our chases of the day. Still looking good in there across the board. No one's touched it. Should get in there as soon as you can because Nature Boy Ric Flair is only going to be there for some time. Nikola Jokic, I would argue even now, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander might have run away with it, sure, but at heart, it's Jokic.
We all know.
Yeah, it's okay. NBA can play games, but at the end of the day, Jokic is the MVP. The Denver Nuggets are not where the Denver Nuggets are without Jokic. I think OKC can probably be at least a 4 seed without Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's like I said, maybe just me being polite. On the other hand, like I said, we got baseball bats galore. Ooh, so as we said, close out them jerseys. We probably close on that as well. 2 away, still 2 away. Nice. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Todd Helton, Reggie Jackson, Ken Griffey Jr., all on bats. Pedro Martinez on a baseball jersey. We got in the everything else section, like I mentioned, our boy Nature Boy Ric Flair. Woo! But Alexander Ovechkin on the jersey. Chris Hemsworth on a Funko. I got Tyson Fury on a glove. Now we got our boy Roy Jones Jr. sitting there as well. He's on a strap. He's on a belt. Basketball wise, I know Shaquille O'Neal's lurking, but
Yeah.
not pictured. Karl Malone on a ball. We got Luka Doncic on the ball, Robert Parrish, Kevin McHale, and Larry Bird, all triple signed, all in the same basketball. You can get 3 legends right there in the Boston Celtics. If you're missed out on that, you're still a Celtics fan. I see Paul Pierce is lurking as well. So go ahead and hit the 1 and 4 as well. And then football helmets, all right in front of me. All these speed flexes galore. Deion Sanders on the triple ripped. Could be maybe another one ripped in there as well. Maybe the top of it is FSU. I can only maybe. I don't want to assume, but I like confirmed Falcons, Niners, and Cowboys all at least triple ripped for the Deion Sanders. Breece Hall on the custom flex right there. Peyton Manning on a ripped Broncos Colts. Double time on the horsies as Rip mentioned earlier, and then a beautiful blue visor on that Peyton Manning one. Then a custom Jim Brown visor on the Syracuse Cleveland Browns ripped speed flex. All 4 of those. If you fall into the quad, into the football section, and you magically pick out all those boxes and it somehow is on there, that's a great day at the office. That would be a crazy, crazy day if you were able to land at least.
What are you doing in the office on a Sunday?
Yeah. Oh, that's true. This is somewhat our office.
This is the real office.
Oh, yeah.
This office never closes.
Exactly right.
Unlike the second jersey break, which just closed.
Let's go.
Thank you, Jared Menzer.
Let's go. So trick play jersey number 2. If you were in there, trick play jersey number 2, drop me a number, please. Either drop me a number or you can hit that wheel. We've been hitting the wheel so far today, and it's been mighty fine. And Jay Hammy's he's on a roll with the wheel, so let's keep going with the wheel. We'll hit the wheel indeed. Like I mentioned with the jerseys, we can either 13, 14, 25, 26, 29, 30. Those are our 6 numbers that we are looking for. So let's go ahead and do that. Hitting the wheel, spieling, wheeling, and dealing. Hopefully we can land on one without having to play the what's closer game. 25. 25 is available, so we will take it. So 25 off the ticker. I can go ahead and grab it. It's right next to me.
That's all set up for you.
I'll bet. So 25. Awesome possum. Bang. We're in there. We're ready to roll. Hop back into the randomizer so we can see our names. And we're going 6 times around as we have been all episode long. I say episode, but why not?
I've been calling them episodes too, actually.
Yeah. On this episode of UA.
Yeah. This morning on As the Ultimate Autographs Turn.
So there we have it. In the NFC North, Timothy Sievert, you have the NFC North and the NFC South. James, you have the NFC East and the NFC West, as well as the AFC North. Jared, you have the AFC South. James, back to you into the AFC East. And then Jared, once again, rounding us out, the AFC West. James calling for the wheel. James essentially landing on 25. We'll see what we get out of 25. 50% chance at a headliner. Let's see if this is J.J. McCarthy, Shannon Sharp, or Roger Craig, or if it's a bonus banger. Well. One of these 3 names, it's already out here, folks. But now on the jersey, it's Dexter Jackson on the jersey.
Oh, my
it's
goodness
an NFC
gracious.
South hit. So now 3 out of 5 on the jerseys is still available for a headliner.
That's
NFC South hit, that's going to go to
juicy.
Timothy Sievert. Congrats on that one. Nice one. Back to, again, Dexter Jackson going home earlier to Spencer on the rep helmet. Super Bowl, what about 30? I'm horrible with my Roman numerals. 37, Super Bowl 37 MVP. See him again now here on the jersey.
It's really Dexter's laboratory in here this morning, huh?
Ooh, there we go. Get out of my laboratory, DD. Dexter Jackson going home.
Got it.
On the jersey. Nice. Good stuff. Like I said, a good rep for Dexter Jackson today. That wheel just loving Dexter Jackson this morning.
Second win of the day for Timothy. to go with that DeMar.
Yeah. And man, oh man, again, I was this close to wearing my Bucky Irvin jersey, but I feel like I just worn it the other week. But you can't go wrong
Oh, that's great.
with some Tampa Bay threads.
Yeah.
Right there. Dexter Jackson. Nice feeling right there. See, JSA cert on the sticker and then JSA cert on the cert. So there we have it, folks. Dexter Jackson.
All right. That third jersey break is up and ready to be attacked.
Look, good. Let's attack it. Still got plenty of time. Still got plenty of time to add to the cash wheel spin as well. Only had one double box break for that vault. We can still hop into the 1 and 4 and get our names associated in there. Get our names also in more vault breaks. So let's go ahead and hit that as well. But continue on, like I said, folks. Let us know what we're chasing, who we're chasing, point in the right direction. Always help you out there. Like I said, that also makes for a good conversation. We end up bringing like, oh, this is my favorite guy, and you're like, what? That's your favorite guy. My favorite guy is this guy. Always helps us out. Dexter Jackson going home to Timothy. Bang.
Also helping us out, Sebastian Flores, getting us to 2 left in the mini.
Nice.
2 left in the mini.
We're sitting at 4. Now we're at 2. Our boy Robbie was saying this yesterday, and I don't want to steal it from him, but he's exactly right. Sometimes, starts off at 8, gets down to 6, 6 turns into 3, 3 turns into 1. Then everyone wants to hit that closer magic, so then bang, it's open, it's broken.
Tick.
So that's how you do it. Slowly but surely we get there.
How do you eat an elephant, Nick? 1 bite at a time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, fair enough. That's exactly right. I was gonna try and hit you with some big thing. Like, never mind. I was gonna say with a fork and knife, maybe. Huh?
Well, that's part of the process, for sure. Also, we are halfway there in the can't miss single. So we are halfway there. That's exciting. Only 2 spots left to go in that can't miss 1 and 4 single. So 2 spots left there. Yeah, we have our second vault up and ready to be attacked. We've had a little movement in the diamonds as well. The diamond double has some spots bought into it today. Again, also we are 2 away in the minis, and already spots are being bought into for the next jersey. So
Love hearing that.
yeah, we're getting a lot of laundry done today.
Love it. There you go.
Thank you.
For what it's worth, Timothy, you were the first person in this new stack of posties. So there you go. Maybe that, like I said, that can be the new set of good luck here in the break room.
An honor, to be honest.
First one to be on the posted. So there we have it, folks. That works. Let us know where we want to go next, where we're lurking around for. Like I said, still got a couple spots in that jersey. 5 boxes, 5 jerseys left. Still J.J. McCarthy, Shannon Sharp, and Roger Craig. So that is officially, well, no, yeah. And again, doing math. Might be tied now with the can't miss in terms of just percentages of headliner to box ratio, but it's sure close up there, about 60% for the jersey now, 3 out of 5. Love seeing that. Love doing our math. Love exposing my math skills, or maybe lack thereof in some aspects. Like I said, mental math, quick math like that ain't the best. But if you gave me a box score and a receiver's catches, yards, and touchdowns, I could tell you his fantasy score off the rip, off the top of the dome right away. So comes in bunches. But let's keep going, folks. Let's keep it rolling.
Let's keep playing the breaks, baby.
Exactly. Hitting the jersey. Had some jerseys. Had that vault. I think it's time. Like I said, just me. I would say let's hit the vault. Let's keep hitting that vault. Let's keep hitting that 1 and 4. Trying to dive in there. I said selfishly, I'll be selfish. I'll be honest with you. I need to see that Ric Flair robe. I gotta see it.
I mean, if we're being selfish, I've wanted to get up in the mix for a can't miss for a while now. I feel like I've been just missing them.
Yeah.
Which is ironic. It being a can't miss and all.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
Well, you
you
were
know-
lucky enough. Didn't you open the Hulk Hogan near the boot?
Not me.
That wasn't you?
No.
I think that was Dom then. Maybe it was. Yeah, I don't know. That's tough. Sometimes when they all mix together, sometimes all the breaks when I'm watching them. Check in from time to time. There we have it. How are we looking at the Masters start just yet this morning? Or is that usually tee off around like noon?
Yeah, I think around there. Sorry, I've been watching the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Isn't that out in California?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind. I got a buddy that's out in Cali right now who's watching some Formula stuff. So Rory is 12 under, DeChambeau's 10 under. That's gonna be the battle, I would assume, all day. Rory and DeChambeau. What's C Connors? Corey Connors, Patrick Reed, Ludwig Alberg. Okay. Some decent names. Got some decent names still in here.
Oh, yeah.
Someone was making the argument, or maybe I just heard on the radio that like, maybe the Masters isn't struggling even without Tiger Woods not being there. I'm like, has that not been the case for a couple of years now? I feel like he kind of comes and goes, sure, but he's not a mainstay anymore just because he's injured so often.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's definitely not someone you can bank on being.
Yeah,
there.
no.
Oh, Jay August for All Mankind. That's what I'm talking. I actually just finished another Apple Plus show. Sorry, Nick.
Oh, is that another one too?
Yeah, it is. I'm
Okay.
normally so it's like one of those alternate history shows, which I'm normally not like a fan of.
Okay.
But this one it does it in a really cool way. For All Mankind rules, Jeff. That's a great call. I just caught up on that too.
Nice.
Sorry, I just like came alive with
Oh yeah, no, you're
For All
good.
Mankind. Yeah.
No, anything to get a good pop out of that. That's good.
All right,
The Gal and I have been. I fell off around like season 7 of it, but we just got back into Shameless.
Oh man,
Over
that's
on
one I've never gotten into, but I know it's got big, real big Chicago energy.
Yeah.
And whatnot.
Yeah, just as again, after going from like, hey, I don't know where this is placed to like, you're in Chicago when you're watching Shameless. I don't even know what year it is. Like, no, this is modern time. Scumbags just walking around Chicago. But it's just like, it's like I said, it's fun, scummy. Like you're watching, just like you know a Frank,
Sure.
a Philip or an Ian. Like one of these people. Fiona, you definitely know a Fiona.
Oh, we all know.
we all know.
No.
And if you don't know a Fiona, you might
Frame
be
of reference.
Fiona.
Oh boy. Oh my
boy,
God.
oh
Am I
boy.
Fiona?
Am I the Butterface?
Oh.
No, it's okay. That's a line in the show. I just got done with that episode as well. Great show. And again, that's maybe why I haven't hopped into the Apple Plus or whatever, just because I essentially have all the other ones.
If you don't need to.
HBO Max is. I could probably rewatch The Sopranos and The Wire till the cows come home. That just never gets old.
I mean, if you're
Curb.
satisfyingly entertained, like
Yeah.
they want to pull our ducats in so many different directions these days.
Exactly.
The mini double, the first mini of the day, is ready to roll.
Let's do it.
Ready to roll.
Oh, minis. So enough show talk, folks. Let's get into some minis. Rate option mini double number 1. Drop me 2 numbers, please.
And the new mini's up.
So please, preferably only if you were in said break, please drop me 2 numbers. 2 numbers, please.
Moises, Vincent, Mark, Taylor, Sebastian, Jay. You are eligible for box calling or wheeling and dealing.
Looking good. Otherwise, we probably might have, like I said, we'll give the guys some time. There's always a delay. Jay hopping
we
in,
go.
saying 14 and 19. We take those off the ticker. Mini. 14 and 19. Oh, we might not have 19. So we don't have 19. So we still do, but we still do have 4 through 8, 11 through 13 after 14 is gone. We have 17 and 20, 21, 23, 24, and 26. So Jay, we're going to go with 14. If you want to hop back in and call out another number, you can do so. Ticker should be up and updated as I just took off 14. Like I mentioned, 19 is not available. So 4 through 8, 11 through 13, 17, 20, 21, 23, 24, and 26. Jay, I'm gonna leave this one up to you still, and he's asking for 24. 24, like I mentioned, still available. We'll take that off. Thank you very much, Jay. Thank you very much, Rip, for grabbing said boxes. You go ahead and grab it, and then I'll grab your guys' names. We'll go ahead and hit the randomizer. Oh my.
I don't know, man.
It's all right. It happens. Getting us started off in the morning on the right foot. 6 times around for our double box mini randomize. Halfway there. 4, 5, and 6. Bang. Ready to roll. There we have it. Jay, our box caller. Let me make sure you guys are all in frame.
That's a
Oh.
Bowerson sandwich here.
There we have it. There we go. Jay with the NFC North, Sebastian with the NFC South, Taylor with the NFC East. NFC West belongs back to Sebastian. Vincent, like I said, he was our guy hopping into the jerseys yesterday for me at the 3 o'clock hour. He won 4 straight jerseys. Let's see if the streak continues in any sort of way. He has the NFC North. Moises coming in with into the AFC South. Moises Camacho. Moises, I might steal your name and become a Mexican wrestler, in all honesty.
Camacho.
I might put the mask on and
There's
become...
already been a Camacho, my friend.
I know, there has been. Continuing on, AFC East belongs to Mark McAdams, and then Jay, again, our box caller, AFC West. Good luck. Good luck. Might head on down to Guerrero, Mexico, and become the next luchador. Move over El Grande Americano.
I've kind of fallen behind the last few weeks. Are they still riding with that?
Oh yeah, he has a WrestleMania match.
Excellent.
Him and Rey Mysterio. Like I said, it's a shame Chad Gable isn't on the card. He got pushed over for El Grande Americano. Excuse me. But here we have it. Got a Hall of Famer, as we do in the NFC North. Big hit right here. Dave Robinson of the Green Bay Packers on the Slate collection. Nice hit right there. That's going to go to Jay Bowerson again. Our box caller getting in there with some Dave Robinson. Nice hit right there. Hall of Fame inscription on the top, 2013. And the JSA cert, probably, hold on, let me actually get you in there. Inside the helmet, inside the little guy right there. Bingo, bango.
Bingo, bango.
Nice hit right there. To go along with the rest of our guys on the right drop. Ooh. That didn't sound too appealing. It's like the squeaky.
Yeah, I've been getting that more lately with the minis. It is.